Dibre, haYamim, Bet, 2 Chronicles Chapter 5. And all the work that Shlomo had done for the house of Yah was completed. And Shlomo brought in the set-apart items of his father David, the silver and the gold and all the utensils, and he put them in the treasuries of the house of Elohim. And Shlomo assembled the elders of Yisrael and all the heads of the tribes, the chief fathers of the children of Israel, in Jerusalem, to bring up the ark of the covenant of Yah from the city of David, which is Zion. And all the men of Israel assembled to the sovereign at the festival, which was in the 7th new moon. And all the elders of Israel came, and the Levites took up the ark, and they brought up the ark, the tent of appointment, and all the set-apart utensils that were in the tent. The Levite priests brought them up. And Sovereign Shlomo and all the congregation of Israel who were assembled to him before the ark were slaughtering so many sheep and cattle that could not be counted or numbered. And the priests brought in the ark of the covenant of Yah to its place, and to the speaking place of the house, to the most set-apart place, under the wings of the cherubim. For the cherubim spread their wings over the place of the ark, and the cherubim covered over the ark and its poles. And the poles were so long that the ends of the poles of the ark were seen from the set-apart place, in front of the speaking place, but they were not seen from outside, and they are there to this day. There was not in the ark but the 2 tablets which Moshe put there at Horeb, when Yah made a covenant with the children of Israel when they came out of Mitzrayim. And it came to be when the priests came out of the most set-apart place, for all the priests who were present had set themselves apart, there was none to watch by division. And the Levite singers, all those of Asaph and Heman and Yedutun, with their sons and their brothers, stood at the east end of the slaughter place, dressed in white linen, having cymbals and harps and lyres, and with them 120 priests, sounding with trumpets. Then it came to be, as the trumpeters and singers were as one, to make one sound to be heard in praising and thanking Yah. And when they lifted up their voice with the trumpets and with cymbals, and with instruments of song, and giving praise to Yah, for he is good, for his loving commitment is everlasting, that the house of Yah was filled with the cloud, and the priests were unable to stand and perform the service because of the cloud, for the esteem of Yah filled the house of Elohim.